Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Facebook Live above Alaska Aviation Style. First off, I want to say Happy Veterans Day to everybody out there. Thanks to all the troops and veterans that have gave us all the freedoms that we have and enjoy daily. Never forget. So I wanted to introduce you guys to the 2019 Alaska Airmen's Association Raffle Super Cub. The rebuild's underway, and I'm going to tour you around and show you some of the things that have been done and some of the things that have yet to be done to it. Behind me are the wings. They've been completely recovered, rebuilt and recovered using polyfiber from Consolidated Aircraft Coatings. We've done a few mods to these this year. We put the 24-gallon Dakota Cub fuel tanks in. So they're not in yet because the paint process has to happen first, but basically it extends the tank from 18 gallons out to 24 gallons, so we have extra range. We've also put the crosswind Stoles leading edge cuff. You can see the typical wing was leading edge was about here, and this extends and droops the leading edge. It'll also add a stall fence, which will end up going right here, and it's a big blade that helps direct airflow, keep the vortices down, and it also adds a little wingtip vortice piece that goes on here after it gets painted. You can see here's a good example or view of what the old leading edge looked like, and then this is where it's drooped out, so this will get a larger piece of glass over the landing light. They are also going to have the P-stole double slotted flaps, which you can see down on the end there, the trailing edge. Those taped off triangular pieces are the extended hangers for the P-stole flaps. Those are from Airframes, Alaska. So those guys are going to go in the paint booth today and start the spray coating process, and should be painted and done within about a week after all the curing takes place. Over here we've got all the parts and pieces that are going to be going onto this plane. Just got a lot of stuff in from Airframes. There's the P-stole flaps. So these guys will go on, and they're a double slotted flap. So those will get all prepped and painted to match the plane. We've got powder coated doors, clamshell doors. That'll be all glass, so we'll put glass on the lower door instead of fabric, so we have better visibility. We've got the brand new tail feathers, elevators, and horizontals are stacked up over there, the rudder. We've got the front seat, all powder coated, brand new. Got lift struts that are wrapped up, and we're going to keep them wrapped up until we put the wings on, keep them protected. We've got Alaskan bush wheels, 10-inch wheels that'll go on to 35-inch bush wheel. Got the baby bush wheel, brand new double puck ABI brakes. And we're going to have the last few feet are going to be a metal belly panel that's removable, so you can get in there and inspect and clean out your belly. Got the jury struts, got the vertical fin for the tail, and a cabane V for the landing gear. The landing gear is actually going to be kind of exciting. It'll be one of the first sets of certified Behringer landing gear, and it'll also have their master cylinders, and those are actually in shipment to come here as we speak. Other cool thing about this plane is, thanks to Cub Crafters, we have all kinds of bells and whistles that are going to go on this. It's going to have a headerless fuel system, which this is all the parts and pieces for that. They require a vented cap, and then of course all the fuel lines and parts and pieces and fittings and hoses and all that goes on to it. Cub Crafters also sponsored via a gap seal kit for the tail. Helps keep the airflow over the elevators at slow flight. And then they've also sponsored with a 180 horsepower engine mod. And the engine, they donated a core that is going, it's actually at Western Skyways right now getting overhauled. And that'll also have a constant speed prop, hopefully a composite, lightweight constant speed prop. The 180 horse STC is it gives you a clamshell cowling. So if you want to work on the engine, it's a lot easier than the stock Cub where you have a nose bowl that's one piece and you have to end up taking the spinner and the prop and everything off to get the nose bowl off. This will just split apart and it comes right apart. And this is also lightweight carbon fiber. So that'll all get prepped and painted as well. And then the fuselage, you've got the 35-inch bush wheels from Alaska Bush Wheel there. And the fuselage is brand new, powder coated, just freshly built by Airframes Alaska. And couple of cool mods that this thing's got. Probably the biggest one is that it's a wide body Cub, so it's actually 4 inches wider than a stock Cub, and it's visibly noticeable, and I'm sure it's going to be a pleasure to fly with all that extra room in there. It's also going to have oversized and extended baggage. Got a Willow Mountain Ranch lowered floor, so that'll get carbon fiber floorboards, and then they'll probably end up going with Kydex interior panels, which is like a moldable PVC plastic. But you'll have this giant door. It's Professional Pilots. No, it's not Professional Pilots. Butch Kavanaugh. He donated the STC for the large door. But this baggage area will be all the way from here, going all the way back to the rear bulkhead here. And then it'll also have the upper baggage, which this will be a door to the upper baggage area, which will be all of this. And that'll come all the way back to here. So they have all this space for upper baggage storage. This year's is also, we're doing the L21 windows. So rather than your typical D window on a Cub that's about here, this is all going to be glass, as will the entire top. So full greenhouse, lots of visibility, lots of light coming in. And what else we got? Be a full sliding window on the left side. So rather than having the fixed triangular forward window, the whole thing will slide open. Removable crossbar, so if you want to put big chunks of moose meat in there, you can just pull that out and load it up.
Float fittings.
Yep. Got float fittings for running floats, which this will also come with floats. And cargo pod tabs, if somebody wanted to add a cargo pod to it. So yeah, this will start getting put together here pretty short order, and hopefully we'll be making a lot of progress. We'll the progress as it happens. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Tickets are available. You can call the Alaska Airmen's Association right now, and they will sell you a ticket. There's a bunch of other prizes. Obviously the grand prize, but there's several other prizes that you could potentially win if you didn't win the airplane. So the more tickets you buy, the more opportunity you have to win something. So buy your tickets. They sold out early last year, so get them before it's too late. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.